Only in this kind of contest is that a threat.
Unfazed attention craders, a quick reminder
Damn,
that
poor
later
Lambert.
truly will be cutting the ribbon of Hector and the reopening of the clock tower, unveiling the tower's
It's kind of hard to hear him over the music.
So let's kick off strictly.
What was that you just said about the new ringtone?
It's only the grand finale of Clapfest, the Preservation Society's shined the old clock tower up to its original lackluster, stuck more bells in there, and at 10 o'clock we all get a treat for the ears when we hear the clock's new ringtone. Yowza!
Bells. Balls. Ah, that's the trigger for the ball. Anybody know what this new ringtone sounds like?
Yeah, right there. Pretty lame if you ask me. I could play it for you.
No, don't play the note. Wait a minute. B-A-D-G-E. B-A-D-G-E. Lambert. The badges are the bombs. Everyone in town is wearing one. They all have their own individual dose of evil juice primed to go off when the clock tower rings.
Insidious!
People of Clappers! Hi-ha! Greetings, citizens! Can we all give a big welcoming hand to Detective Inspector Hector, Town Hero, the very man we all have to thank for the restoration of the clock tower, the cleansing of the Clappers Big High Street, and providing a generous donation to fund this very festival. Listen, you're all in serious... Now, Hector, I've seen you running all over Clapfest. It seems you've worked out the big surprise in store for everyone. Now, don't you go spilling the secret before it's time, or you could end up ruining everything. Understand? See you all at 10 o'clock. Enjoy what's left of your life. I mean, day.
Oh, that's not insidious at all. Bags of bull.
I've got to find a way in there and catch Barnsley before he sets off the bombs. And somehow I don't think it's going to be as easy as picking the lock with a dirty needle this time.
Right, because there's no dirty needle.
Any chance it'll be unlocked? One chance. That. Just as I thought. That's a hell of a lot more securely locked than last time I was here. He's soldered the keyhole shut, so the only way to open it is from the inside. Or by bashing the hell out of it with something really, really heavy. That way leads back to Clapfest.
We got no choice. Let's go back to Clapfest. Let's see, where do we want to go? Police booth, beer tent, face painting, information booth, stage, tunnel.
A tad heartbreaking, but on the upside, at least I can't see his face. Oh, there, Bernard. Can't win them all. Don't look at me. I'm gorgeous.
Don't look at me, I'm gorgeous.
And don't forget about the Beamermobile raffle.
That's right,
Hey,
the
did somebody
Beamermobile.
say beans? And now, the weather.
Poor sad man who is sad. He is a sad, sad, sad man. And he has left behind his number for anyone to come
Poor
and
old
claim.
Bernard Whibley. He may not be number one anymore, but he should stand proud knowing he's got a face like a number two.
Return to the entrance.
Before you say au revoir, stop and win this car by guessing the number of beans.
I can do that.
All right. It's apparent you won't shut up until I ask. What's the contest?
I'm so glad you asked. This exceptional British-made, British classic is filled to the brim with a British breakfast standard.
Boston
All you
baked
need to do is
beans.
tell me this. How many baked beans did we cram into this 1965 vintage beanie?
Hang on, you mean this rust bucket is full of baked beans?
Yep, chockers to the absolute hilt. The question is, how many?
If it were how many beans I could cram into me gob, I could get behind a contest like that. What do I win?
Why, the beanie, of course.
But who the hell would want to win a car full of baked beans?
Who wouldn't, you mean?
So, how long did it take you to count them all?
Well, me? I didn't count them. I have a life. Besides, I wasn't trusted with that information, not after I accidentally raffled St. Martha's Church at their recent fundraiser.
What, the old church?
Yep, the parishioners were mighty peeved when they turned it into a gentleman's club.
Ah, well, if it's any consolation, they got their divine retribution in the end.
Yes, they did.
So what does it cost to enter this scam?
It's absolutely free of charge.
Now you're speaking my language.
Would Cat hazard a guess? Come on, it's not like I'm asking you to donate a lung.
Normally I don't get suckered into gimmicks like this, but all your swanky talk has me convinced my losing streak is over. Okay, I'll make a guess.
Fire away.
A million bajillion.
Right, let me see if I have room on my page for that many zeros. Best one today by far. Take a glance over there at what you could have won.
I'm number one, I'm number one, I'm number one. It's a white envelope containing a paper with the number one on it.
Yes. It's be a gold.
Gold envelope with the number one inside.
Hey, looking only.
What, I can't look with me hands? I want to make another guess.
Shoot.
One.
One?
That's it. One.
Your guess is one?
Yes. One.
If this contest wasn't free, I'd say you were throwing your money away. Oh well, it's your funeral.
One.
Right. One it is. Just don't picture yourself driving this sweet ride into the sunset.
That's okay. I'm too busy picturing myself driving this sweet ride into a city landmark. Well, those things together.
I guess I give it to him.
Beans in a beanie, beans in a beanie.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
he puts it
listen,
on the
while
card.
you was over there thinking about ponies, an officious-looking prig dressed in a suit just like yours put
Thinking
that on
about
your windscreen.
ponies.
Eh? Oh, it's the envelope. How did I miss him?
Probably because you're a gullible twat with an arse for a chin.
Gather round, people. It's the moment you've all been loitering around for. The official golden envelope has arrived. This envelope contains the number of beans packed into this here vintage 1965 beanie. Some lucky lad or lassie at the fair will be driving home in this British classic. The grand total of beans in this automobile is...
One.
One? One bean? How can that be? I've got more than one bean stuck between my teeth. Well, it came out of a golden envelope, so it must be true. Now, did anyone here say one?
Oh, it's me. I've won the car. This is the happiest moment of my entire day.
Yay!
Well done, you. What a stroke of good luck.
Most men only dream of winning a beanie, and here I am, living the dream.
There's a knack to opening the driver's door. Hold the button in and give the handle a good yank.
He fits.
Control.
1
Weren't there beans in the petrol tank too? Could that even happen?
I don't know.
Oh!
I made it in. I made it in! Yay!
I'm getting to like the taste of flour. Gets better every time, like caviar or urine.
Urine?
I say urine. I meant Valiant cider.
Same difference.
Right, where's this toss pot then?
Bargain brand cider, urine, same difference.
Well, I'm sure I can find a use for this.
Yep.
It's like a massive pry bar, or perhaps a spoon to eat the beans with. There goes my no claims bonus.
Let's go upstairs.
Barnsley Noble.
Ah, Detective Inspector Hector. I heard the familiar sound of the wanton destruction of municipal property downstairs and knew you must have arrived.
Was it Shakespeare who said that no noble deed goes unpunished?
Oscar Wilde, you imbecile, read a book.
Oh, pardon me for getting my raving literary ponces confused. I could have just gone with game's over, bucko, but I was trying to make an effort. Drop that whatever you've got in your hand and kick it across the floor to me.
What's this? You don't
Looks
want
like
me
a
to do
pricing
that.
gun from the
Indeed
grocery
I
store.
do.
You see, it's called a dead man's switch.
How appropriate.
It means that if I let go of it, the detonation sequence begins immediately. So if I die, or I'm knocked unconscious, or even just startled by a small bird, it's bye-bye Clappers Reek. Still want me to kick it over?
No. Why don't you wedge it between... No.
Boo.
Ah,
Don't do that. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Wah, wah.
Can I please have that detonator?
of course not.
I said please, that was really hard for me.
Oh, wow, Hector, you've taught me that even you can learn from your mistakes and find politeness inside.
So can I have the detonator?
No.
Toss bag. Before you destroy us all, I just have one question for you.
I'm all ears.
The chances are that question will lead to more questions.
That's okay. I love a good chit-chat.
Alright.
What was the point of all those useless quests you had me on?
Surely you've worked it all out by now.
Let's pretend I'm a complete dullard and I haven't yet.
Yes,
Shouldn't be
spell
too
it all out.
hard to imagine. Ask away.
Why'd you make me fix the clock?
I'd think that was the most obvious.
Try me.
I trust that since you escaped the death tank, you found your way into my lab at the farm, yes? You heard the notes and saw the fate of the poor badger. Now, where best to play those notes for a whole town to succumb to them? Ah, the sound of the pealing bells ringing across the sky will, to me, be the sweet sound of rebirth.
Okay.
Why'd you make me tear down the Exotico? May it rest in peace.
Setting aside the fact that the Exotico was the physical manifestation of at least 5 of the deadly sins, and the fact that it was run by that horrible, glutinous, sloth, Filthy Rich.
Now, have you ever taken the time to speak to Filthy Rich? He's actually rather nice.
And the fact that it represented everything that was wrong with the Clappers Reek Chamber of Commerce. I needed that.
No, you're trying to say you wanted to get your hands all over Filthy Rich's massive throbbing pole.
Not in those exact words, but yes. You see, the bells are good, but to amplify the vibration of the bells to carry across the entire town,
You needed an enormous vibrator.
I needed the intense output of waves it provided to...
Your plan for the destruction and rebirth of a sinful town hinged on your acquisition of an enormous sex toy?
Well, yes. Kind of ironic, isn't it?
Isn't it ironic? Yeah, I don't think that's going to make it into a song anytime soon.
Why, how do you think I funded this lovely festival?
Boy, can't get much for 25 large these days.
Most of it went on the band.
You're kidding.
Never mind, I get it. What was the exact moment in your life that made you such an unhappy little man?
Oh, Hector, are you profiling me like an actual real detective?
Yes, I am.
No, I just want some backstory I can taunt you with later.
Well, since you're being so uncouth about it, I'll make this long and dull.